I am about to do my first float tank session, going into complete nothingness for 1 hour. For those of you who don't know what a float tank session is, it is a sensory deprivation tank. It's like a very small room that you go into. You're lying in like 12 inches of water, but you're floating because the water is really buoyant because they put a lot of Epsom salt in it. And you basically lose sense of your body. You lose all senses. So it's a completely dark room, pitch black, no sound, no sensation at all. So it's a cool way to force you to go into that awareness that we try to reach through meditation, right? Because when nothing remains, when no senses remain, you can't even sense an outside world. What remains? The only thing that remains that you have to notice at that point is awareness itself, is the fact that you exist. So I'm really excited. This is something that I've known about for a long time, but it's not something that I ever really felt a resonance with. I never wanted to try it out. Also was a little bit scared because, it's literally an hour and no senses. So it's a little intimidating. But recently I've been coming across it again and again and again, and I've just been inspired to do it. So I really want to try it out. Before even doing it, I do think that something like this would be very helpful for you if you are a beginner meditator and you have a difficult time finding, deepening your meditations and finding that sense of oneness and awareness that everybody that does meditation talks about. So I'm going to do it, let you know how it goes, and how it will be helpful for experienced or intermediate meditators, but also beginner meditators. All right, so I'm about to drive there right now. Let's go. Just got done with my session. Very interesting. They let you chill in a robe after in the lounge, so why not, right? It's a really nice atmosphere here. Let me just say this place is super nice. But the experience itself was very interesting. For the first time ever, being in a space like that where even when you open your eyes, you don't see anything, pitch darkness, and then you don't feel anything. But overall, it was very good, very meditative. I would recommend it even more actually to people who have a hard time meditating, not just people who are experienced meditators. Even especially people who make activity an excuse to not tap into their thoughts. People who aren't even aware of the things that they are thinking every single day. I definitely used to be in this space before too. After daily meditation, you start becoming more aware of this stuff, and then you just want to deepen that awareness. But in there, when you're just there for an hour, you're not leaving, and it's just pitch darkness. There's nothing else to do other than it's just you with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your sensations in your body. Then that's all you pay attention to, and eventually an even greater awareness kicks in, which says that, where you realize that you are not any of these things: your thoughts, emotions, your beliefs, your identity. You are the awareness that is experiencing all of these things. All of these things are an experience within your awareness. And so you go past that sense of being limited in a body, right? And you wake up to that greater sense. That's really what meditation is all about. But this will actually help you ease into that feeling. So I think this is definitely beneficial for anybody who has a hard time meditating or is afraid. But I'd say don't be afraid of this at all. It's a very calming, relaxing experience, So if you're somewhat intimidated of being in there for an hour without any senses whatsoever, don't be intimidated. It's actually much calmer than it sounds, and it's just something that you get over in 2 minutes while you're in there. This is James right here from Floatopia. James, do you have any advice for anybody who's kind of intimidated or scared to kind of do this for the first time, like I know I was?
I would just say come check it out. We're open every day, 7 days a week. We're here from 9 to 9 every day. If you're intimidated, come check out the tanks, see how they look. We have a bunch of people that come in thinking they're claustrophobic, and then they see the rooms,
Well, the room's definitely very roomy. I saw other float tanks on the internet and they were very small. Over here is actually like a 6 foot. Like I could stand completely, you know, and I'm 6'2". So.
Yeah, definitely.
But other than that, anybody
long.
who's scared of like doing this for an hour, being there completely alone, like, what do you have? Any advice for them?
Try it. Try it. Really.
Honestly, it is that simple. Just do it, and like you see how it's not a big deal at all. But it'll definitely help you like ease into meditation and really like get to know what that world is entirely about. So it's definitely very cool. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Overall, that was such a good first experience. Very interesting experience in general. You know, doing something like that for the first time. It's amazing that things like that exist nowadays. So take advantage of them. You know, if you are having a hard time meditating and it is something that you want to implement into your life, do something out of the ordinary that's going to help you implement a practice, a discipline of that nature into your day-to-day life. You know, it's a beautiful thing to wake up to your awareness. That is where true freedom, true health, true well-being begins. Okay, meditation, I say, is like a key to the mind-made prison that you have created around yourself throughout your life, right? That you have been conditioned within. Meditation is a key that unlocks it little by little until your reality definitions begin to become more loose, and you start to wake up to your innate well-being and your innate nature as love, bliss, existence. Little by little, all of these things will make more sense to you. So, you know, take advantage of these things. Especially the place that I went to, Floatopia. James took real good care of me. So if you are from the New York City, Long Island area, Floatopia is located in Dix Hills in Long Island. And if you register online and book your first session with the promo code SUNNY, SUNNY, you'll get 50% off. So if you are from this area, why not do it? All right, I challenge you to. This is me acting on my bliss. I dare you, if this is resonating with you, to act on your bliss, if this truly resonates with you. But like, even if you're not from here, look around you, you know, just do a Google search. There are probably like tons of places. This is like becoming a really popular trend now, all right? So make sure to do that if it does resonate with you. If you are having a hard time meditating, no harm trying it out, okay? Don't be scared. But that's all for this episode of Act on Your Bliss. I will see you in the next one. Let's see what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure yet, but let's see. Peace.